Hey everyone, guess what I got? Miniature 6505! I'm super excited. So you guys have asked me in the comments, Eric, when are you going to get a miniature 6505 and do a comparison for us? And I finally got one. Super excited. I'm definitely going to do a separate video on this one of just me playing and you hearing what it can do and what the features are on this one. But this video is not about that. I strictly got this just to see what the difference is between the big boy and the little boy. And let's see the differences. First, the facts. 6505 MH sells for 500. 6505 Plus sells for 1,000 now. They used to be like 1,300. 20 watts of all tube and 120 watts of all tube. And I wrote on this little piece of paper because I couldn't remember. 6505 Plus takes 12 AX7s. And 4 6L6s, and the total cost to retube that would be like $190. And the MH takes 2 EL84s and 3 12AX7s, and it comes around to $68 to retube the entire head. So there's definitely a huge difference there. Another thing is, I guess this is important, made in China, made in USA. But this one's been toured and played with, like, from all kinds of bands, so it's kind of like if you play metal, you have to have one. And this is the new boy, so I haven't heard anything about these. So let's see how they sound. I am going through, if you can see right here, I'm going through a Mesa 212 with vintage 30s, an SM57 mic, and I'm playing a few actually DIs that I've done with my guitars. Most of them were my LTD with EMGs, ESP LTD, and some of them were with actually my Fender Strat with hot rails and my SG. You'll just hear how it sounds. So let's get to it. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Also, another fact that I wanted to give out is I use the overhead on this camera, and I use the SM57 as well. So you actually did get a little bit of room sound. My overall thoughts, because I just played them now, they are very similar and very close to each other. And I think for the price point, you definitely are getting half. But you're still getting the same compression. Like 6505 is known for their more so like I would say flat sound, and you would think that's like an insult, but it's actually a really good compliment because like when you do like tight metal, that sounds amazing. And 6505 is just the way to go for like the industry standard of tube heads. And I think if you could not afford a 6505 Plus, I think the miniature one can do its job. Personally, I think in this room, like this one was like just, it was big and round and tight and just full on like, it was just perfect. And then this one, it was more, I don't know, it was more like gappier, if that makes sense. It wasn't as tight and big sounding, but it was damn close. I actually think these sound way closer to each other than my Huden Kettner Tube Meister and the Triamp head. If you did not check out that video, you totally need to check that out because it is the most expensive amp I've ever owned compared to the miniature one that everyone has. So Tube Meister 36, I believe. It's another favorite head of mine. But this is another review I wanted to do with the miniature. And I'm really happy with this. I'm really glad that PV stepped up and made a miniature version. I really want to see if they can make like a 50 watt version of the 6505 because I think that would be all around like the best like affordability and just giving out what people would need anyways, you know. I think 20 watts is great, but I will say the only negative that I find in this amp is the gain structure. It loves the hiss really loud. So like I kept these on the same exact settings in this video. Exact same settings. I did not change anything. They were, if it was 5.1, the other one was 5.1, but the gain on this is hissing more than ever, and that could just be because you have less tubes and it's like working harder. And I did not crank a 6505 120 watts to half of its volume, you know. But the volumes weren't actually that different, and I can show you. The volumes were the only thing I could not keep the exact same. But if you can see right here, it was literally only at 1. And this one was at like 1.5. So it was damn close. And I think for a little head, it's just a killer head. I'm very pleased with it. I don't know if I would keep it because I just have too many amps, but it's definitely like, I mean, you could gig with this. I really believe that. I want to try it, but I just have so many other amps I want to try out first. But definitely. Now, if you want to see another cool video, actually a few cool videos I'm going to put out here that I will be doing, is I have the PV6505 34, which is an awesome amp as well, and it takes different tubes, and it was like a limited run. And I also have back here, I have the EVH 5150 50 watt, which is another compression amp. I call them compression amps. It's very like flat sounding. It's just amazing sounding. Like I don't know how to describe compression amps correctly without sounding like an idiot, but like a Mesa Dual Rec is not a compression amp. This is a compression amp. Compression. I'm saying that word too much. And another video I will be doing, because you guys have been asking me, and I will do it. So if you subscribe to this channel, you will see how I do this. And if you ever wanted to know how I do this and change the colors, I can show you my custom lighting mod that I do, and you can change it to whatever you want. You can change it to more colors if you like. Let's see, where's the other one where it jumps everywhere? But yeah, and it has custom colors and all that. If you wanted to see that in another video, I will be doing that in another video. So make sure you subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Follow my Instagram at @ericshreds. Have a nice night, day.